Joining me now from Zero Touch Automation Congress in Madrid is Peter Konings, who is Head of Product Development Europe at Verizon. Peter, good to see you again. Why do service providers need Zero Touch Automation?
Well, service providers obviously don't live in a vacuum. We are only here to service our, in our case, our enterprise customers. All of our enterprise customers are going through massive digital transformation. They all need to deal with huge amounts of data to get information out of that to really transform the way they are doing business towards their customers. So they need to be more flexible. They are expecting more flexible, more automated solutions from us, and that's really the main reason why we are doing this, to help our customers.
And in terms of technology, where are we at currently with Zero Touch Automation?
I think from a technology perspective, we have obviously already traveled a part of this journey. In reality, Verizon started this journey 4 years ago when we, as a global company, launched our initial SD-WAN services. Now, one of the challenges I think we have is there is so much movement in this area, and as a result, I think it is important, for us and for our customers to have a clear, longer-term goal. What is it we actually want to achieve with that automation, but have the ability to change some of the technologies as you go along. Do not put all of your eggs into the same basket. Your basket together with all of your eggs may be left behind.
That's technology, but what about the business and marketing aspects of CSPs? Do they fully understand, and are they using the capabilities of ZTA?
Absolutely. So the good news is that if I make if I just reflect on Verizon and what we are currently offering to our customers, roughly speaking, 80% of all of the the new solutions which we are offering to our customers all have a level of these new technologies, these software-defined networking with a level of automation available already. A key element, however, is that we need to understand to what level are our customers completely ready to accept a full automation. It's a little bit like a fully automated car. If today there would be a fully automated car available, how many people are going to be willing to actually go and sit in the back? The reality is that most people want to use it, but they'll probably want to be able to at least have the ability to still control the steering wheel. And I think that is the level we are at. Yes, there is automation, but our customers want to have a level of control.
So will this be an interim phase? Do you see them eventually ceding full control?
I think it'll depend on customer by customer. So and again, it depends on what are you automating. If a customer gets confronted with a very complex environment, just imagine once 5G starts to become prevalent, you'll see a huge explosion in IoT devices. Now at that moment in time, you will need automation. You will need to have full automation to be able to deal with that. Now, other companies who may not be confronted with that huge amount of data or huge amount of changes may still want to keep some level of control. If you have some level of control, you can tweak a little bit, and depending upon the customer you are serving, that may be an added value you can deliver. So both will be there.
And what have been some of the major challenges that Verizon has faced in implementing Zero Touch?
So, obviously we launched our journey a number of years ago. What we have seen is, as I said before, you see lots of movement, in the industry with new solutions being put forward. And what you see is that a lot of our partners, deliver to us a solution which they will say, all fully automated, everything works. The challenge is that they may be talking about a virtualized routing solution or a virtualized security solution, but our customers are not buying a fully automated routing solution or a fully automated security solution. They are effectively buying, a fully automated secure transaction. And we need all of these, vendors to work together. That has been our major challenge. So last year, we spent a lot of time doing a lot of the, the pre-testing. Does all of this in reality work together so that we can create bundles which our customers can use? That's fine for now, but we want to get rid of that. We want to have more standardization so that we don't need to be, let's say, the authority saying, this is okay, it's going to work.
So are you expecting your vendors to do additional work and further development on their products?
One thing which we require our vendors to do is to take a cloud first strategy, where obviously many of the vendors, they're also going through a transition. They may have delivered their services, in a more traditional way, maybe on some of their own hardware, and now they need to move that into this new environment. And then you see two approaches. The quick and dirty approach is let's port it quickly, and it's available. That may lead to relatively, sometimes lower performance solutions, also bloated size from an application perspective, quite painful if you want to do a zero-touch installation, and all of a sudden you get confronted with a huge, software which you need to install. And then on the other hand, you've got the ones really embracing, when you offer a solution like this, it is going to be, something you develop from scratch because you want to take advantage of all of these new capabilities. So I think that's one of the requests which we continuously have for our vendors. Second request is get them, we need to make sure that they don't only look at their own little silo. This may sound for them dangerous because if they say, hey, we'll be flexible, we will become a module, then they might say, oh, but that means that you, Verizon, will be able to swap us out for somebody else. That may be true, but on the other hand, if you make it easier for us to integrate you into our environment, we will probably choose you versus somebody else who has made it more difficult. And so those are, I think, the two areas which we struggle with and which we work together with our partners on.
Peter, thank you very much indeed.
Okay, thank you.